Hello everyone, welcome to JOS'ARK Creations. Today we are having a beginner friendly basic bodice tutorial, and these are the measurements that we are going to be working with. So we will need a marker, scissor, ruler, tape measure and our pattern paper in this tutorial. So we are going to be measuring 1 inch from the top. We are going to be measuring 1 inch from the top, and this is going to work as our starting point or shoulder line. So after measuring that 1 inch, we are going to go ahead and draw a straight line at this point. And after drawing that straight line, as you see here, this is the folded part and the other side is the opened part. So we are going to make our measurement starting from the folded part. We are going to go ahead and measure our shoulder to bust. Do the same to the other side, and then after that we are going to be drawing a straight line connecting the 2 points. After here, I'm going to be indicating bust line. We'll go ahead and measure our shoulder to waist, which is 16 inches. So 16 inches. Do the same on the other side and then draw a straight line connecting the points. As you can see, after that, I'm going to go ahead and label. That's our waistline. So on the shoulder line, we are going to be measuring our shoulder measurement. It was 14, so when I divided it by 2, I got 7 inches. And starting from the shoulder line, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. That 1 inch is going to be our shoulder slope. When you look at our shoulders, they are not always straight, so that's why we always come down by 1 inch. I'll go ahead and take my neck width measurements. I worked with 3 inches. Neck depth, I also worked with 3 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and join those 2 points. Get whatever I measured up, do the same at the downer or at the neck depth line. Measure 3 inches and then connected the lines. So after connecting those points, I'm going to go ahead and shape my neck. So I did have a curve. I'm going to be using my free hand. On this point, I'm going to go ahead and join the 1 inch to the neck and draw a straight line, as you can see. So after here, we are going to go ahead and measure our armhole, and the formula for our armhole depth is bust divided by 4 plus 1.5. Whatever we get is what we will be measuring there. So I'm going to go ahead and use our measurements that we measured for the shoulder so that we can get a straight line. I made a straight line starting from the 1 inch to the point that we measured, and also went ahead and drew a straight line to connect those points, and this is going to be our chest line. So after indicating that, the next thing is to measure our armhole width. Divide it by 2. As you can see, I got the midpoint, and on the midpoint I'm going to go in by 1/2 inch to help us shape. So I'm going to go ahead and also measure our bust measurement Yes, I'm going to measure our bust measurements, and after that we will go ahead and connect the 3 points. Remember, I told you I don't have a curved ruler, so I'm going to use a straight ruler at this point and then shape using my freehand to connect the 2 points. So if you have a curved ruler, you can go ahead and use that for neater lines. Since I didn't have them, that's why I was working with the freehand. So I'm going to go ahead and also measure my waist. My waist was 28. When I divided it by 4, I got 7 inches. I went ahead and added 1 inch for our dart, and after that I'm going to go ahead and connect the points to get these 2 points together. As you can see, it's not that difficult. I'm sure you can try it out as a beginner. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and measure my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Mine was 7, and when I divided it by 2, I got 3.5. So after measuring them, I'm going to connect the points with a straight line, as you can see. But since our dart is going to start from up, I only drew it down. I went ahead and came down by 1 inch starting from the bust. Yes, I went ahead to measure 1 inch. After that, I measured ½ inch on both sides at our waists, and then went ahead and joined the 2 points. The 1 inch we measured from the bust line is the one that we are connecting with the ½ inch that we measured at the waist. And the reason we come down by 1 inch is because we don't want to be with a sharp bust. On this line, we are going to come down by 1 inch, and that 1 inch was achieved by subtracting the front waistline minus the back waistline. So I'm going to also measure 1 inch and then join those points together. So I'm going to go ahead and connect these points. Yes, as you can see, we are almost done with our front basic bodice. So we are going to draft our back. Yes, I got my pattern paper and did the exact thing that I did on the front. Measured 1 inch from up and drew a straight line. This is going to act as our shoulder line or our starting point. So after this, we are going to be having a zipper for this bodice. So we'll be putting the zipper allowance. I went ahead and measured our 2 inches is what I'm working with. So I went ahead and measured 2 inches from the folded part and connected the points together. This line is going to be our zipper allowance. So whatever measurement we will be measuring, we will be starting from that line, not from the edge. I went ahead and measured my neck, came down by 1.5. That's what I preferred. So my neck depth is 1.5 and my width remains 3 inches. As you can see, I went ahead and measured the same down and connected the points together so that we can shape our neck. Connect the points together as you see me doing. Yes, so after that I'm going to go ahead and give my neck a shape using my free hand. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and measure my shoulder measurements, but we are going to be starting from the line that we drew for the zipper allowance. Yes, so you have to note that. And after that, I'm going to do the same down here so that I can get a straight line without any mistake. So on that line, I'm going to come down by 1 inch as we did for the front, and go ahead and join it to the neck as you see me doing. So I'm going to come down starting from the slope, shoulder slope, indicate my armhole depth as you see me doing. Remember I told you how we achieve the armhole depth? Yeah, it is bust divided by 4 plus 1.5. So from my shoulder line, I'm going to go ahead and measure my shoulder to waist measurement, which was 15 for the back. Remember we had 16 for the front. Yes, so I did the same on this side and then connected the points. Thanks for watching. Please, I'm a new YouTuber. Kindly follow me, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you. So I went ahead and connected these points as you see me doing. Placed my tape measure to get the midpoint of the armhole. Yes, so at the midpoint, I'm going to go ahead and go in by 1/2 inch. After that, I'm going to go ahead and place my bust measurements as you see me doing. I'm going to indicate my bust measurement and then connect the 3 points together. Use the ruler here and then free hand to connect the 2 points. Yes, so this pattern in this pattern we have not added the seamer like the joining allowance. So when you're placing it on your fabric, remember to add that. I went ahead and measured my waist and the 1 inch for the dart and connected the points together. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and measure my nipple to nipple measurement, but remember we are starting from the line that we measured for our zipper allowance, not from the edge. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and connect the points together. But for the back dart, we are not going to go down by 1 inch as we did for the front, since we don't have a breast in the back. So our dart is going to start from the chest line. I went ahead and measured 1/2 inch on both sides and then connected to the chest line as you see me doing. Yes, I connected it to the waist, to the chest line. We are almost done with our back pattern drafting. So this is our zipper allowance. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, comment, subscribe.